Hi, this is Ralph, and I want to go over a couple techniques you can use for creating a blog. I'm going to check out two different services here, Blogger and WordPress. Both of them are pretty easy to use. They give you a free domain, completely free services and things like that. With both of these services, if you do have your own domain, and you can use that to store and manage your blog, you would still use the services interface in order to interact with the blog, and you get some more options. For example, in WordPress, you can easily import video and things like that into your blog, where you can't necessarily do that in the free version. But I'm over here at blogger.com first. I'm going to go ahead and check this out. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. I've already got a Gmail address username, so let me go ahead and log in. Okay. And I'm going to sign up for Blogger, so I just have to go through this little form here. My display name, I'll keep it my name. Now I don't want any email, and I will accept the terms of service. So let me hit continue. I have to give a title for my blog, so you can actually go back and change this at any other time, but I'll give my blog a title. I'm going to put Ralph Phillips, and I'll do on YouTube. There we go. And for blog address, now when you're picking your address, you want your address to be all lowercase letters, no spaces, and make it something as short and as descriptive as possible. And notice they have a little button here to check availability. So I can try this. Let me try Ralph-YouTube. That should probably work. Let me check availability. The blog address is available. Fantastic. So I will hit continue. And now I get to choose a template. You do get some control over this beyond what they provide you here, and I'll check that out probably in a second video related to this one on changing the templates within Blogger and within WordPress. But they give us some generic defaults, not a big selection. In fact, these selections have been here for a number of years now. I will go ahead and start off with this kind of bluish, orange, tannish one here. So I'll choose that one. And then at the bottom of my screen here, I can continue. And that was pretty easy. My blog has been created, so I can start blogging. This is my dashboard. I'm sorry, not really my dashboard, but this is my main interface for creating a new post on my blog. My blog is called Ralph Phillips on YouTube. And I can actually go and check it out right now. Let me just right-click on View Blog, and I'll open in a new tab. I'm using the Chrome browser, by the way. This is my blog right here. Here we go, and I haven't made any posts on it, so let me go and fix that. My first post, this is going to be my first post on new blog. Hello, world. And once I've taken care of that, there's a little Publish Post button right down here. And I can just go to my blog, which I've already got open in another tab, hit refresh, and there it is. There's my first post. So I've just created a blog at Blogger, and I've got a post on here. Some of these things won't be visible to everybody else, like the little pencil icon, little tool edit icons over here. Other people won't see those. And there's my basic blog. And I could jump back over to my editor here, and I could create other new posts. I could edit posts that I've already created, so if I want to delete the post that I've my little test post there, I could certainly do that. There's a delete option over here on the far right. I do have some settings control. I'll talk more about this in another video. Layout options. So this is pretty nice. So I can change the orientation thing. So I could take this About Me widget, move it up here a little bit higher on the top. Take care of that. I could save this. Jump over here to my blog, and of course, let's see, I have an About Me down here in the lower part, but when I refresh now, the About Me is going to show up in the top part. Okay, so we've got some basic controls there, and an option to monetize if you want to put in some Google AdSense. Google owns Blogger. And there we go. Amazon Associates too. That's an affiliate program for Amazon. So a lot of different things up here. But really easy to set up. You notice it only took me a few minutes, and then you can just start blogging away. The address, of course, I would want to give to people to promote my blog would be the address right up here. When you provide a URL for your blog, this is now what you would put in your signatures of your emails, tell your friends and family, and Twitter all about it. So there's my blog. Now I'm going to jump over to WordPress.com. And actually, I have a WordPress blog, but I use it on my own server, with its own database. So I'm going to try one similar to how I started up with Blogger. I'm going to go and choose the Sign Up Now option. And I have to provide them some information, it looks like. So I'm going to go and give them a username. Let's see, I'm going to try... Is there a chance I can do R.R. Phillips, or is that one going to be taken? Okay, password, email address they need. Let me try that Gmail address I just used. I've read and agreed to the fascinating terms of service. Give me a blog. Here we go. And notice that they have an option just for a username. I might go the just a username route if I was going to install WordPress on my own server. You can actually download WordPress, install it on your server, and that involves creating a MySQL database, a MySQL database, and setting that up. It's a little bit more involved in it, but if you're more of a web developer, that'll be a pretty easy process for you. But I'm just going to do Give Me a Blog, which is very similar to the Blogspot address. I just got a Blogger. So let's see if R.R. Phillips will work. Let me hit Next. Of course not. That username has already been taken. So let's try Ralph Phillips 73. And I will hit Next. Sure, save my password, Google Chrome. And I think it's worked for me here. It's my first time looking at this screen, but it looks like it's working pretty well. Check your email to complete registration. So now I have to jump over to my email and check my inbox and click on a link in there. So let me go take care of that. Okay, I just went to my email over at Gmail and I clicked on the link and I've activated it. My account is now active. Everything's looking really good there. Your account is now active. Let me go ahead and view my site. Excellent. So this is what my blog looks like over at WordPress. It's very plain looking, but changing the theme or template for your WordPress blog is another really cool thing. We'll check that out in just a second. But now that I've got this taken care of, I want to be able to add new posts, kind of like I did with Blogger. So I see down here in the lower part they've got this login option. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click login. I'm going to log in with the username and password that I've created. Okay, I'm logged in, and this is the WordPress dashboard. And obviously it looks a little bit different than it does over at Blogger, but it asks you for a lot of the same things. Now, Blogger has, I would say, maybe a slightly more user-friendly interface, but I'll have you know that WordPress is probably the most popular blog service for more professional blogs. So if you really want to get serious, you might start experimenting with WordPress. I'm going to go over to the posts here. And I can, there's actually a generic post in there for me already. Let me go ahead and delete that one. I'll trash it. Error moving to trash. That's not a good sign. Let me hit my back button. Oh, no post in there. Let me go ahead and add a new post. And let's try this. First post in WordPress. This is a test. And let me go ahead and hit publish. Okay. And to see if that's been taken care of, oh, I see it's still thinking here. It's already looking like WordPress is going a little bit slower. Okay, that's taken care of. Now to really test it out, I'm going to right click on Visit Site. Let me open a new tab. And there's my WordPress blog, and there's my, this is my first post, there's my, this is a test. Once again, pretty easy to set up. Only took a few minutes to set up the WordPress blog also. And here's my WordPress address. So this is the URL you would provide to friends and family and all that kind of stuff. So we've got Blogger, and we've got, oh, there's the top of the screen, so we've got Blogger and we've got WordPress. Both free blogging tools, both extremely popular. Blogger perhaps a little bit more user-friendly, WordPress a little bit more powerful with a few other features for customization. So in another video, I'll check out how to customize these blogs and how to use a lot more of the features they provide us.